Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the highly anticipated 2025 Kia EV5, and trust me, this one is worth sticking around for. Kia has been pushing the boundaries in the EV segment, and with the EV5, they're aiming to bring a stylish, capable, and affordable electric SUV to the masses. Whether you're a tech lover, an EV enthusiast, or someone just looking for a fresh ride with a bold presence, the EV5 might just hit that sweet spot. Let's kick things off with that eye-catching exterior. The 2025 Kia EV5 clearly takes design cues from its bigger sibling, the EV9, but brings it down into a more compact and accessible package. It features that signature Kia digital Tiger face of front end with bold lines, sharp creases, and a futuristic vibe that grabs attention from the moment you see it. The headlights are crisp and geometric, flanked by LED daytime running lights that stretch out with a modern, almost sci-fi look. There's no traditional grille, of course. It's a fully electric vehicle, so the front fascia is clean, aerodynamic, and all about efficiency without sacrificing boldness. Moving to the side profile, you'll notice the strong character lines and squared-off wheel arches that give it a rugged SUV-like stance. It sits on 19 or 20-inch wheels depending on the trim, with a floating roof design thanks to blacked-out pillars. The rear end is just as impressive, with wraparound taillights and a tailgate that feels both sleek and muscular. Overall, it's a compact SUV with a commanding road presence, and Kia's really nailed the balance between futuristic design and everyday practicality. Now, stepping inside the 2025 EV5, the cabin tells a story of minimalism meeting high-tech functionality. This is where Kia is really trying to shake things up in the EV space. The interior is dominated by a panoramic digital display that stretches from behind the steering wheel to the center of the dash. It combines the digital instrument cluster and infotainment system into one seamless interface. The layout is intuitive, crisp, and fully loaded with the latest version of Kia's infotainment software, including over-the-air updates and seamless smartphone integration. Soft-touch materials are found throughout, and depending on the trim, you'll find sustainable upholstery made from recycled materials. Kia is definitely leaning into the eco-conscious lifestyle. Ambient lighting across the dashboard and doors adds a premium touch, especially when driving at night. One thing that stands out is the flat floor, which opens up a lot of room, especially for rear passengers. And speaking of space, the EV5 does a fantastic job at maximizing passenger comfort in both rows, offering plenty of legroom and headroom despite its compact size. Storage-wise, it's solid. The center console is clever cubbies, and the rear seats fold flat for extra cargo room. There's also a small front trunk for storing smaller items, like charging cables or a gym bag. Everything inside the EV5 feels thoughtfully designed for everyday life, and Kia clearly paid attention to both aesthetics and function. Alright, let's talk performance, because while this is a practical crossover, it's no slouch on the road. Built on Hyundai Kia's eGMP platform, the EV5 comes in multiple configurations. The base model features a single motor on the front axle, pushing out around 215 horsepower and 310 Nm of torque. That's more than enough for zipping around town or hitting the highway with confidence. But for those who want more punch, there's a dual-motor, all-wheel drive version that bumps the power to over 300 horsepower. It delivers that instant electric torque we all love, making acceleration feel quick and responsive. Expect a 0 to 60 mph time in the mid 5-second range for the odd version. When it comes to range, Kia offers two battery options. The standard battery gives you around 300 to 350 kilometers of range, while the long-range model stretches that to about 500 kilometers, or roughly 310 miles on the WLTP cycle. Charging is efficient too, thanks to 800-volt architecture. That means you can go from 10% to 80% in about 25 minutes with a fast charger, perfect for road trips or a quick top-up during errands. Regenerative braking is adjustable, including a one-pedal driving mode that really helps in city traffic. Overall, the driving experience is smooth, refined, and confidence-inspiring, whether you're commuting, cruising, or taking on rougher roads. Now let's get into pricing, and this is where things get interesting. Kia has been aggressive with how it's positioning the EV5 in the market. Starting prices are expected to be around $35,000 for the base model, which undercuts a lot of the competition in the electric SUV space. Higher trims with all-wheel drive, long-range batteries, and premium features will push it closer to $45,000 or $50,000, but even at the top end, you're still getting a lot of car for the money. Depending on your region, you might also be eligible for tax incentives or rebates, which could bring that cost down even more. To wrap it all up, the 2025 Kia EV5 is shaping up to be a serious contender in the E-world. It's stylish without being over-the-top, spacious and comfortable inside, fun to drive, and competitively priced. Kia's really delivering a full package here, one that's practical for families, exciting for enthusiasts, and smart for anyone looking to make the jump to electric. If you're considering an EV in the coming year, the EV5 absolutely deserves a test drive. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.